All right. So, it's a couple days from when the ship Society of Rents told you is coming into Thrushmore. Is there anything you do within these 2 days?
Can I get Cormac to cast Lesser Restoration? I mean, not Greater Restoration on my character
You mean
so that
regular
I can.
restoration?
What?
You mean regular restoration?
Yeah,
Greater
normal
restoration he probably
restoration.
doesn't have.
Not Greater Restoration. Normal Restoration so that I can have uh, my dex drain removed.
Cormac will prepare that spell, I guess. One of the days, probably the first day that he has access to the spells.
And whoever's holding on
You
to
do.
the diamond dust, just bonk off 100 from it.
Yeah. That's the other thing is we could go try to sell stuff. I don't know how much purchase power or if they
No, no,
have.
no. We're waiting till we get to a town to. There's a
Well, no,
town
no, no.
on the way that we're selling
I
stuff.
wasn't saying like items. I was just saying if they had diamond dust, we could see about getting more diamond dust here. That way, I can remove the negative level
Negative
from
level.
him before we go down. Yeah.
I don't know if I think we asked about that before and weren't able to get any, but maybe we did, and I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't have done us any good to have it anyway before.
Um, I want to go to Father Reinhardt and see if he can maybe craft me a scroll or scribe me a scroll of dispel magic.
Okay.
Uh,
He knows the spell, and he will do that for you.
I guess you need it specifically as a divine spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dang. I was gonna say you could just copy it from my spell book, but
He will craft it for you, and he will take the cost of the scroll, the retail cost, as a donation to the church.
Okay. Let me make sure I have enough money for this.
no, Hero Lab's not responding.
Sorry, I had people come in and start talking to me.
Oh,
Can you
no,
guys hear me?
sorry. Um, I can't do this.
Why, you don't have money?
Yeah, I only have 359 pieces of gold. My bad.
Well, I mean, if you express that you don't have enough money, he's willing to lower the cost since you helped him.
I will trade him some other scrolls.
Ooh, I was about to hit reset my computer.
Okay, well, make your offer.
Just gonna restart Hero Lab.
Um, a scroll of remove paralysis and uh no 225 gold pieces.
All right, he'll accept the trade, and he's able to scribe that scroll for you within a day. So in exchange for the scroll and the money, you now have a scroll of Dispel Magic.
And I would
I'm
like to
gonna.
try and put that into my spellbook.
Okay.
I'm gonna do. I have some scrolls that I can already scribe that I haven't got around to doing. So I'm gonna spend one of the days like doing some of that, or attempting to. I got Cat's Grace, which is a level 2 spell. I have a scroll of that, so I'm just gonna add that to my spell book,
All right, that's fine.
or attempt to. I think I'm pretty. It's not an auto pass, but it's pretty close. Okay, I got it. And then I think there might be another one
Oh,
I have as
Father
well.
Reinhardt. We really need to play Betrayal at House on the Hill with Drew again.
Oh, I know. You gotta convince him to come on Sunday, I swear.
Yeah, it'd be fun. And we have to get like he has to play the other guy, whoever the knowledge person is, and then get that card where it's like flip your thing over and you are now that character. So you can just end up as Father Reinhardt.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
Well, we also need to paint your miniature too, Grim.
Oh, I know. I'm bringing all of them, so bring the paint kit on Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday I'm not going to be able to. I can't make it. I'm going to a baby shower.
Okay. Maybe during the week then, when we get together with Drew and Krista.
Yeah. All right. You guys get your scrolls, and you get you get the spells scribed.
Is Blink something I can get yet? What level spell is Blink? So I'm pretty sure that's on the Magus spell list. I don't know if it's worth getting, but like adding to it. But Blink, yeah, I can get Blink this level, but Blink has like a pretty big disadvantage.
Yeah, you just pop it in and out, and basically have to roll a percentage if you're doing any attacks.
I feel like I don't know, like what would Blink actually be useful for?
It's all just hedging percentages in your favor.
Yeah, I guess if you're buffing people or something like that, you're not doing offensive spells.
Or if you're trying to get away.
Yeah, I guess it
Go on
also
other
wouldn't be the
stuff.
worst. It wouldn't be the worst in a situation where I'm just like not trying to do damage, and I'm kind of like that last combat where I'm just like all I want to do is put all the defensive shit on me and just tank, which you normally can't do if you're not actually like a threat because they'll just ignore you. But other than that though, how much money do I have actually? I do have the money. I could scribe blink into my spell list. I might just do it. Just maybe I'll use it.
See, you guys got the problem of choosing like individual spells. Mine is preparing spells and being like, I have too many spells to choose from.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
the
just
whole
a
cleric
scroll.
spell
It's a scroll on me, so it's basically 90 gold. Like, is 90 gold worth being able to cast blink? And it probably is. I might use it like once, but if I use it once, it's probably worth 90 gold.
You can
So
blink
I
through
think
a wall, perhaps.
looks like I probably failed, but I can try it the second day. So let's see if I can get it the second day. Okay, yeah. Theoretically, right? Like you during that time you're on the ethereal plane. There's a 50% chance you become material like while you're passing through the wall, which is pretty bad, but
So I have in the tournament a character who has a ring of blinking, and basically it's preventing them from full rounding the shit out of her. It's really nice.
you have a ring that prevents you from being full attacked. What does it do? How does it do that? This is pretty
Blinking,
sweet.
it gives you concealment. It gives you a 50% concealment, so they have to roll that every attack.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a 50% chance that you're on the ethereal plane, not on the material.
Right, yeah. The problem is it applies back to you too, so like your attacks get negatively impacted by it. So yeah, it has to. I mean, there's situations I can with spell combat I can attack somebody before I cast it. How does it interact with ghost touch weapons? Like if I got a ghost touch weapon, I know that lets me go into the ethereal plane. Does it work in reverse?
Does Ghost
Let me look
Touch
that
let
into
you
that.
in ethereal? Because the ethereal's different.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Then yeah, you just wouldn't have to roll the percentage.
I'm pretty sure. I know even if you have like a ghost touch weapon, and you're attacking somebody with blink, there's still a 20% unless you also have see invisibility. Alright, ghost touch. I feel like it would. I feel like that's the way around it is you get a ghost touch weapon and then blink becomes a lot better.
Are we ready to head out?
Are you?
Kudu is. These guys wanted to do some scribing and stuff, so I'm not sure if they're done.
I'm out of monies.
All right.
I have like 100 gold left.
Well, after 2 days, the boat does indeed come in.
All right. Do we have like a note from Sasadia or something like that, or does she like talk to them and they know who we are?
She told you that there's going to be a boat coming into Thrushmore, and that she says that they can take you where you need to go, to Casimir.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she also urges you to take all of the books that you found.
All right.
And you know that if you want to figure out what it is that Lowell's is doing, you're probably gonna have to pour through all of his research. One thing you already did find out is that he used some kind of occult ritual to gather information by thrusting his consciousness into the dream world. You know that there is an occult ritual that he performed, but you don't know how to do it. You can figure out how to do it, though, with research.
Is this where we attack that chest as if it's a library?
Sort of.
Also, there was a
Sasadia,
cool book I got.
there are a lot of cool books you got.
No, but there
You have a whole
was
collection of books.
there was a very special one, the
The narcotic manuscripts.
manuscripts. Yeah, that was in a special language or something like Aklo or something.
Yep, it's written in Aklo. Well, if you can read, can you read Aklo?
It is on my language list.
Okay. Well, if you decide to read through the narcotic manuscript, I'll tell you that the book, you know that the book encompasses knowledge about these alien creatures, numerous alien creatures. Uh, Referencing the narcotic manuscripts would give you a +4 bonus on knowledge checks pertaining to uh, any kind of conjuration magic or the gods and magic of the old cults and any of these alien creatures pertaining to out of character, the elder mythos.
Okay, so that's pretty useful. So, like, if I if I encounter something and I have this book, like, I don't know, chained to my belt, and I pull it out instead of my shield or the Bible or something and take a look at it, and then take a look at the creature, I get a +4 bonus on that check.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really something you can do mid combat. It's more like after combat, if you couldn't figure out what it was immediately, you can reference the book and find out like what it is that you encountered.
More about it. Okay.
The book itself is quite heavy. It's over 500 pages and like 10 pounds. The narcotic manuscripts also functions like a spell book, and contains the following spells that anyone with a spell book or a thing can use to.
Last session, we actually handled most of the loose ends, so...
Kuru will be hesitant to get onto the boat, but she'll get on much easier than last time.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of the boat either, but... I'll get on...
So you guys
I
are
guess...
looking for the Cell and Starling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You find it. It's easy to pick out because you know the name. But before you board it, you see a halfling arguing with this fat, portly man who looks like he's in ill-fitting clothes, but that he looks like the harbor master.
And have I met the harbor master ever in my time?
Not quite.
Here, at least.
You don't remember.
Okay. At least if I did meet him, I met him before I lost my memory.
Possibly. Yeah. So you guys approach and you see a halfling arguing with the harbor master, and the harbor master says, "I'm not making them reload it. And you'd best be on your way shortly, shorty." And the curly-haired halfling woman in high leather boots jabs her finger up at the man, and she says, "What do you mean you won't reload it? It's loaded wrong. Ships can't just list to one side like you drunkards. Hardwood is heavy and as thick as your skull. Your people loaded it 9 stacks deep to port and 3 stacks starboard. I've got to get it all the way to Casimir, and I won't make it if my boat rolls as easy as your sister." So you guys walk in on this argument. What do you guys do?
I approach the argument and I say, is something the matter?
Yep. The halfling looks at you, and she tells you that that this oaf refuses to do his job right, and he says that he did what he was paid to do, and he isn't fixing anything that isn't wrong.
Is is her boat? Which boat's your boat? I ask her.
We can read
She
the
points
name
to it.
on it, can't we?
And yeah,
Is
she
it the
she
boat we're
points
trying
the
to get
boat.
on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says the Selin Starling on it.
I guess we don't know for sure that this is Skywin Freeling, technically. So I guess that actually is
It's
a
the
relevant
boat we're
question.
trying to get on, though.
Yes.
We're not going to be in this town much longer, right?
That's true, we are
mean,
technically leaving it.
You would be leaving today.
I'm gonna turn to the harbor master and tell him, if you do not want the judgment of God, you should, put your back where your word is.
Menacingly.
Okay. You intimidate the harbor master, and rather than stare down two people that are upset and ill-tempered, he he has some of the nearby dock workers uh, go and even out the stacks.
My
They
character
do
are
it
useful.
begrudgingly. But they do it. So it's roughly an hour's worth of work.
I guess during that hour time, I'll go introduce myself to the captain. Say,
Okay, well, if you ask around, the halfling says, "You're looking at her." And she
okay.
gives you her hand. Since you're a dwarf and you're not that much taller, it's not really much
Right,
of a-
it's not
she
as
doesn't have to
awkward.
like raise her hand that high.
Alright, well, I introduce myself as Fingrim Storsk, and I guess I'll say, like, Sasadia. Sasadia mentioned you.
She seems happy about that. And as most halflings, she wears a smile, well, as most halflings do. And I'll give you a little picture of her. A little token. Where is it? She's not showing up. There she is.
Alright.
Alright, yeah, and she says that if you're... She says she's guessing that you're looking for passage then, down the Selin River.
Yes.
And then she asks you, will it be just yourself?
No, me and my friends here.
Well, she asks you to, bring them over. Hope they're not shy.
I introduced myself to Skywing Freeling.
She introduces herself back as well, and she thanks you for giving that lummox a hard time.
Those in our best interest if we're going to be on this boat. We do not want it rolling.
She says that her crew could have done it, but it's the principle of the thing that counts. That he did a messy and sloppy job, and she thanks you for getting him to correct it.
Yes, of course.
Of
That's how it
course.
should be. That's how the Lord wills it.
And she looks at the others. She's asked to let her get a good look at you. Cormac and Kudu and Jane.
Cormac steps up. And he'll like nod his head towards her, I guess. Not really say much.
Okay. She looks at Kudu and says, "What's wrong? Cat got your tongue?"
I just would rather get this over with. She nods vigorously.
She smiles, but she smirks back at you. All right. Well, if the five of you are seeking passage, we're going all the way down to Casimir. Is that where you're going to be stopping?
Yes. I think out of character that is where we're going, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is exactly where I want to go.
Then she says that she'll charge you, the five of you, 75 gold pieces each for the whole trip. 75 gold pieces plus your willingness to defend her ship should there be any trouble. She says, since you all look like the capable type.
That sounds really expensive to me.
Well, it's 1 silver piece per mile that you guys are traveling.
Okay, it's pretty far to travel then.
Oh yeah, this is a long trip.
I'm gonna try and haggle her down.
Arguing that we're helping, if we're going to help defend the ship, we should be able to ride a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay, well, with your diplomacy, she's willing to take you all for 50 gold pieces each.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm okay paying that.
Cormac will pay for Sister Maria's as well.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, she's gonna take payment near the end of the trip.
Near the end of the
okay.
trip, okay.
We'll probably run across some way to make money between now and then.
Yeah.
Or, there's gonna be something that goes horribly wrong and the captain's gonna die.
Why would you say
Or
that?
something.
Be like,
Because this is Pathfinder.
What a dour person.
We're going into the ocean.
You can ride a boat.
You're not going into the ocean.
the boat crashes, you can just go get your money back because it costs you like
Kuda just
1,000
seems
gold or some shit.
Kuda just seems shocked that she actually is mentioning having to defend the ship.
It's like she never occurred to her.
Like, why would we have to do that? No. No, 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 no. Bad things.
Travel can be dangerous.
Bad things.
All right. Well, she welcomes you all aboard whenever you're ready, because they're
Yep.
gonna be heading out soon.
We're getting on the boat. We're making mistakes were made.
When Cormac steps
Alright.
on the boat and like is there for a little bit, he takes off his armor.
So I'm actually
She does say that-
cooking my food now, so if I don't respond, it's because I don't want to burn it, okay?
Okay.
She does say that this is going to be a long trip, and she expects you to provide your own provisions.
Alright. Is there just like a deduction I can just put on my character sheet to my gold for that? How much is it gonna cost?
The number of days times 3 silver, I think, because that's what rations cost.
Yeah, how many days travel is it gonna be then expected?
She's estimating that it's going to be about 70 to 75 days, so 2.5 months.
Okay.
You're making a 1,250 mile journey from Thrushmoor to Casimir downstream the Selin River.
It's about
Her
22
boat can make the
gold
trip.
pieces.
Yeah, her boat can make the trip in just about 2.5 months.
So I say that Fingrim and Sister Maria counsel each other on their sanity issues.
That's certainly something you can do along the way. So, so what Grim said, what was it, 22 something gold for 70,
it's
75
22.
days of ration?
22.5 gold.
So you can go ahead and spend that if you're going to use rations. And along with you 5, she also takes 2 other passengers. 2 people who look very much like the scholarly type.
I just bought 75 days worth of trail rations.
Yep.
And then put drop to ground because I'm not actually carrying them. I'm storing them somewhere on the boat. If we end up leaving the boat, maybe I take some of them with me if I'm like expecting to be gone. So who are the other people that are traveling with us?
2 other people. And she shows all 7 of you onto her ship, and she takes you to the hold that divides the port and starboard sections. And inside of it are shipments of hardwoods, but the area is spacious enough to comfortably allow 7 of you to sleep and use the room as your living quarters on the journey. And the 2 other passengers, are a man and a woman who are dressed in scholarly attire, academic robes.
I'm
Do you
sure
say
they're
anything
not
to them?
important.
I want to see. Oh, I already rolled that, I suppose. I was going to try and see if they look shifty at all, like they're watching us or trying to, poison our food and teleport away.
You can believe what you want. With your sense motive, you can believe what you want. They seem to keep mostly to themselves, unless you talk to them.
Yeah, no, Fingrim's got 8 charisma, so he probably would not be outgoing enough to go and introduce himself without having any specific reason to.
I will try to evangelize them because it is my mission to do so. Rip.
Do you start talking to them about your religion? Okay. I mean, at first, like, they're more than willing to talk to you about religion, but if you try to, like, convince them that the word of your Lord is, that they should convert or whatever, then they tell you that they are both people of academia and that religion isn't for them. You do get their names though. Okay. So, is everybody ready to continue? Or is there anything else you want to do?
I think I'm alright. May I just said something about we'll want to do the counseling or whatever, trying to get rid of our sanities. Give ourselves bonuses to getting rid of it.
Well, we will definitely do those. We just need to track the days here.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think that this boat ride is going to be over relatively soon, then you are vastly mistaken.
No, I figured that's the AP. We're on a boat for this book. This book is ride on a boat.
Yeah, this
For
isn't
90
this
pages.
book isn't 2.5 months of downtime. It's you're gonna use it the whole 2.5 months.
All right.
All right. So then we'll start. It kind of reminds me of like the beginning of book 2 in Reign of Winter, where like the journey to White Throne is like a real big journey.
Reminds me of book 2 of Giant Slayer as well.
I was gonna say it reminds me of Giant Slayer as well.
Okay, so where the diamond is roughly where you guys are. You guys are actually up north further still, but your route is going to be along this.
I'm going down one of these rivers. No, I guess there's only one that goes all the way to Casimir. That'd be this little doofer river right here. For a second I thought this one could go there too, but it looks like it doesn't.
Yeah, that one's going the opposite direction. It's coming off the hill instead.
So
Oh,
this is your route.
And we are going downstream, aren't we?
Yep, you're going downstream.
At first I was thinking it
Casimir.
was the other way. I thought that we were going upstream, but like this one would have been upstream, but this one isn't. That's weird.
You know, Thrushmore is more up here. It's past
Yeah, I get that.
the Fog of War.
But yeah.
Geography is pretty difficult to understand from a flat map.
At least this one
But
has
alright.
north facing up. I always love when Pathfinder likes to throw you a map where north is like on the left side of the map for no reason.
You guys are beginning your journey. The boat sails away from the harbor and into Lake Encarthen. This is day 1 of your trip. Now, your Fingrim, and anybody else who's looked at Lowell's research knows that you're going to need to pore through it to figure out what's going on and to gain an edge on how to track him down and chase him.
Uh-huh.
Which means we're going to treat all of the books and notes that you've collected from Iris Hill as a library. So like you did back in the library at Briarstone, you guys are going to have to research and whittle away at this library's HP. That will get you information that will let you know what to do from there.
What are the skills that will be useful here?
This is going to use Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge History, and Knowledge Planes. That's for the primary and secondary researchers. And when you guys start looking through Lowell's notes, you come upon one book. One book that has an interesting detail about it that you weren't able to find out before. Maybe it was one of the books that you just didn't open up. But you find out that one of these little notebooks in particular has been converted into a clever hiding spot. The centers of the book's pages have been removed, leaving a space about 6 inches square and 4 inches deep that you would have never noticed had you never completely opened the book. And inside this little nook, this space, is a miniature staircase, masterfully carved from horn and ivory.
Detect magic.
You detect no magic from it.
I was gonna say, can I praise it?
Sure. Anybody can.
And it's actually at 20. That have the Ion
Okay.
Stone active while we're just dirtling around on the boat.
Sis Maria, you know that this thing is extremely valuable. You just don't know its exact price. The material it's made out of, and it's like whoever made this put an incredible amount of detail into it. Fingrim, you think you know about how valuable this thing is, and this miniature staircase is exceedingly valuable. You could, its worth is about 25,000 GP.
What?
Okay.
25,000 or 2,500?
1,000.
Holy
So it's
crap!
basically priceless.
It's priceless.
All right. Well, I'll think about it a bit, and then eventually tell the others like it's priceless.
Yeah.
Well, there's our bank for the whole book right there.
I'm sure it has
Alright.
some use besides just money, though, right? Or is it just a valuable item?
Maybe you'll find out.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
so,
think we need
the
to
first
look in the
day-
rest of the books first.
yeah.
So for the first day of research, tell me who's going to be your primary researcher, and you can have up to 2 secondary researchers.
I have knowledge, planes, and arcana maxed at a modifier of 13. Can I use heroism for this? Or does it take more than an hour?
This is going to take 8 hours.
Okay, so no.
And my knowledge planes is +7 because of the Ion Stone. So that's my best one. I also do have knowledge arcana at a +9.
I'd say sisters are primary.
What's
I have
the,
Arcana at 7, history
Knowledge
at
arcana.
7, and planes at 1. So
Knowledge arcana, history, and planes.
Okay, I don't have history, so
Do
I
they
like
all
planes
have
and-
to be using the same skill for the primary and secondary?
Whichever research check you're using, they're going to have to aid with the same skill.
Okay, so then let's do arcana because everybody has ranks in that, right?
yeah, I'm at a +9 on arcana.
I'm at a +7.
I
Okay,
have 3 ranks in it.
rolling the check.
Okay, go ahead and roll your knowledge arcana,
Ooh.
and the others may roll to aid. Alright, that's good. They both aid you. There's a knowledge bonus you get when using this library. So with your total, you will succeed. Now I just need to see how much you exceed it by. Okay. And Mantis, how many ranks do you have in your knowledge arcana? And is it a class skill for you?
It is a class skill, and it's maxed. I have 7.
Okay. Then please roll me a 1d12 plus your intelligence modifier.
Ouch.
Okay. All right. You lower the library's HP by 9 points. You learn something after the first day. poring over all of the journals and texts, Fingrim, Cormac, and Sister Maria, you guys come to this conclusion. Lowell's notes indicate that his journeys occurred in the Dreamlands, a vast and relatively stable section of the dimension of dreams. You learn some of the fundamentals of travel in the Dreamland. You learn that most types of damage experienced in the Dreamlands vanish upon waking, except for mental ability score damage or drain. Spells and items used in the Dreamlands are not expended upon waking. Items found in the Dreamlands cannot be brought into the waking world, but persist from dream to dream. And death in the Dreamlands results in immediate traumatic awakening and possible permanent madness.
Ew.
Well, at least if you die in the dream world, you don't die IRL. That's good, right?
Yeah. Which means, like,
You
this
need,
is
like-
one of the reasons why I've been waiting for this book.
It does mean
I
you'll
have a
have to
feeling
do
like a lot of our shit's gonna be in the dream world in this book.
probably, and you'll have to have like 2 different loot sheets because you'll have one that's like, this is my dream inventory. So that makes me wonder if you use like a consumable that you had going into the dream. It says it doesn't actually use it up, right? But
It
does
doesn't
it
use
use
it
it up? But so if you wake up and then come back in, do you have it again?
Yes.
Okay, so that's pretty powerful.
Anything
So we need to
you have
Cast restoration on you
you
in the dream world.
when you enter the dream world is with you, even if you used it on a separate past excursion. But anything you find in the dream world will exist moment to moment. And
So
if it's a
we need to
consumable, you can consume it in the dream world and it'll be gone.
I think if you heal my negative level in the dream world, though, I would still have it when I woke up because negative levels aren't purely like mental things.
Right.
It affects my physical abilities too.
That's
So
true.
that one we're probably still gonna have to get rid of the old-fashioned way. But I suppose if I just had like only like if it was just like charisma drain or something like that, and be like, all right, get rid of it in there with the dream diamond dust.
I think I see where this book is turning into a dungeon.
I wouldn't call it a dungeon.
We go have a party in the dream world while we're on the boat.
It's
I don't know
it's
if
not
that's
quite
safe.
as restrictive as a dungeon. You also know these things, or you learn these things about the the Dreamland's planar traits. Um, from what Lowell's journals have talked about, the gravity in the Dreamlands is similar to that on the material plane. In most places in the Dreamlands, time appears to flow normally, though in some areas, time can do some strange things.
I hate when time messes.
And
when time's messed with.
The realm of dreams is chaotically aligned, so creatures who are lawful take certain penalties on
Well,
charisma-based
fuck.
checks.
Do chaotic creatures get any bonuses, or is it just
No, they just don't have penalties.
okay?
Correct.
Which is in its own way a bonus, technically. If you
Yep.
just assume that the penalties are the default state, and you can just pretend like it's a bonus.
Oh, and regarding the flow of time in the Dreamland, someone in the Dreamlands in their physical form. So somebody who likely uses like magic and rituals to enter it would experience time normally. But a dreamer in a lucid body can spend years in the Dreamlands while they sleep for only a few hours in the waking world.
So yeah, you can really get traumatized because if you're stuck in there for millennias, and then wake up and you're same age as you were when you went in, that'd be pretty crazy.
Okay. Do you guys do anything at the end of the first day? Skywin and her sailors are doing their thing. If you want to talk to them and make small talk, you can do that. We can roleplay it out if you want, or we don't have to. But they are there.
I will try to evangelize them because that is my job.
Okay. They're willing to talk to you, but you quickly find out that most of her sailors are really poor at conversation.
So all it makes it easier to convert.
If it isn't about the sea or other like risky entertaining thing, they don't have much to talk about. So they're still friendly to you, but they don't really like talking about religion much at all. And they probably share a lot of laughs about your evangelism.
I'm trying.
And that's what matters.
One of
probably
these days I'll get a
having
convert.
a difficult day because you're out sailing on a large body of water. Kudu might be feeling sick, and Skywin offers to, help you out getting your sea legs.
Yeah, I have to walk the dog out, but I'll be back in like 2 minutes, and then I can respond to all that.
All right.
Out of character, you originally said that the two other people that came on the boat are academia types, like scholars.
Yeah,
they
dress like they're scholars.
That might be two good people to help us investigate this like library.
Maybe, or they're the absolute worst people to ask.
Yeah, that's true. Either one. I was just saying we can.
It could be either way. We don't know.
we can like see later on how they are, but that's kind of like me and Cormac's like feeling, just because he's not really one for books.
Yeah. I just don't trust them.
He was quick.
Okay. They seem
we're gonna be here for 2 months, so he's more of like wait and fill type of thing. If they seem reliable, then maybe later on.
Kudu will avoid like the railings to the boat and stay like inside the cabins as much as possible. She doesn't have to be working, right? No, we're not working on this boat. We just have to defend.
No. Yeah, defend it if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said before, if Kudu is having problems like getting sick or from motion sickness or just problems in general walking around, Skywin, the halfling captain, is willing to help you settle in and get your sea legs, even though you're mostly traveling on a lake and the river.
Oh yeah, that's you being my psychologist is going to be
like
great.
A lemon or an orange or something.
This is the best idea ever.
To ease your stomach.
She'll accept that.
Yeah, me and Sister Maria tried to. Well, that's the thing. Like, if we're studying the library, can we do that? Like, we don't. It's not enough hours in the day, right, to do them both? Or I guess there is.
No,
8 hours of
there's enough hours
sleeping,
in the day.
8 hours of psychology or whatever, and then 8 hours of studying. Perfect. All right, we're good then.
We're
So
good.
yeah, I don't know how that mechanic works exactly, but I think we can do something like aid each other with our int modifiers and like logically discuss our psychological issues to work through them. For example,
Yeah.
I have really bad nightmares since fighting the Hound of Tyndalos.
Yeah, so what it is for every 7 full days of uninterrupted rest, you can reduce sanity damage. And during those 7 days, if you meet with somebody regularly and gain guidance during those 7 days, at the end of the rest period, so after a week, the ally can attempt a wisdom or intelligence check with a DC of 15 if your sanity is below your sanity edge, which it probably is. And if they succeed, then you add the ally's wisdom or intelligence modifier to the amount of sanity damage you remove.
No, it's not below my edge. My edge is 18. You mean above it? Or no, the damage below it.
The
That's
damage
what you
is
mean,
below.
okay. Okay, yeah, in that case it is. I've only taken 3 sanity damage. My edge is 18.
Mhm.
Oh wait,
Okay.
lesser restoration can reduce sanity damage.
It can.
Well, I like this plan better. It's more fun.
Yeah, it's much more roleplay.
What was
Okay,
Sister
so-
Maria's sanity or insanity that
It's
you got?
not a madness, it's just sanity damage.
You just have sanity damage. Okay.
Due to his modifier, he's actually fairly sane. Ironically.
Yeah. You don't have like a
So-
mechanical madness, just a flavor madness.
Right.
Yes.
So a day passes. the
You're
night
functionally
goes,
mad.
It's peaceful. You guys sleep within the cabin, and Skywin and the rest of her sailors, they all actually sleep outside on the ship with the stars above them.
Do we anchor, or is the boat still being steered downriver by someone? Or...
They anchor unless the night is really clear and bright.
Okay, so like full moon, basically.
Full moon and no cloud. That's the only time they continue sailing during the night.
So that means if we wanted to, we could go off at night and hunt or do something like that, even though it's ill-advised.
Yeah, if you wanted to, but she would
If
advise against it.
if somebody had like profession fisherman or something, you could fish. Maybe you could do that with a survival
No,
check too.
Marcia's not here.
Well, you could, if you have magic missile, you just see a fish, magic missile.
Magic missile the fish.
They might just
And then go
explode
get
the
it.
fish.
That's true.
It's fine. It's force damage. It'll be fine.
Just overkill the fish.
Well, if you target with one ray, I'm pretty sure max 5 points of damage
No.
isn't gonna.
You're doing it all wrong. You
You're
need to
assuming that the
find
fish
a
has,
dire shark
Positive constitution.
and scare it to death.
Yeah. Definitely.
I can guarantee
That's
you,
how you
a
fish.
trout or something does not have 10 constitution. A trout probably has like 3 con or something.
I'm gonna find
They
a way
really-
to magically
maybe 5.
fish.
Anyway, the night passes peacefully. The next day comes, and if you want to get right on that research, You guys can roll me your primary knowledge arcana roll and your secondaries.
Don't have.
My character sheet's having problems loading, so I might just manually roll it. Alright, I'm just gonna manually. Nice! It's pretty good.
You still help off of a 1. You can't fail.
I just wanted to roll the dice. Funsies.
Alright, once again you succeed at your knowledge check. Please roll me a 1d12 plus your intelligence, Sister Maria. Or your wisdom, whichever's higher.
My wisdom.
Or whichever is higher.
Oh, whichever is higher. Aha.
Good roll. Alright, outstanding. You reduce the library's HP by 15. And that is actually enough to get it down to 0. So you make stellar progress on day 2.
You know all.
Keeping track. So you glean what you can from Lowell's journal and notes. The 3 of you learn that Lowell's planned to reach a mysterious hermit in the Dreamlands known as the Mad Poet. This Mad Poet was dangerous unless appeased, and Lowell's focused his investigation on how to best approach this inscrutable and certainly sinister figure. Lowell selected a caravanserai in a vast Dreamlands desert as his initial destination. Here, he planned to talk with other dream travelers to gain information about how to locate and appease the Mad Poet. And finally, near the end of your research, riding your wave of inspiration that day, you piece together how to perform the ritual that will allow you to project yourselves into the Dreamlands. And you also know how to use it to travel to the caravanserai that Lowell's used. So you now have the occult ritual Dreamlands excursion. And as you might have guessed or deduced, one of the components for the Dreamlands excursion is a miniature staircase made of polished horn and ivory.
Yep.
Okay.
Good thing we didn't sell it.
Oops. Have we met anybody to sell it yet? Hey, you sailor on the
Wonder what
boat.
happens in this book if you don't find the if you don't find these notes in the ivory staircase.
Well, I mean, basically the players have it.
They have to get it like if they don't actually go and get it, maybe one of the sleepless agents gives it to you. Like, here, you need this.
Well, it's assumed that if you completed book 2, that you have
You probably found it.
You have access to all of the house, so you have all of the research.
You would get it, yeah. That's fair.
And it makes it very obvious that when they pour through all the books, they find the one that has the thing in it. All right. So, your research is telling you that if you want to retrace Lowell's steps, the best way to do it is to use this ritual. You have the option of using the ritual whenever you want, including tonight, on the night of the second day. Do you do it?
haven't been rolling the will saves for my night terrors or not. Like, I don't think so. Do I have like penalties from that right now? And is that going to interact with like trying to do a dream ritual?
I just rolled your save for you.
From like the
I
previous
rolled
night?
it hiddenly right now,
Oh,
and
okay.
you were able to prepare spells.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yes, I am asking you, do you choose to perform the occult ritual tonight?
I don't know, do we?
Are you
Sure.
guys tired? You've been like counseling each other and reading for like 16 hours.
Don't we go there while we're sleeping?
Do we get rest when we
You
wake
would
up?
know that, yes.
No idea.
That's a fair point.
If not, then we might have to make have a normal rest after that. I have no idea.
It actually depends, Kudu, because what you guys know and have researched about the Dreamlands is that in some areas, time can pass normally. So an hour in the Dreamlands could be an hour when you return to your waking body. In other areas, time flows more chaotically. It can be shorter or longer. So it depends.
Wow. So, gamble. We're gambling.
Yep. The best you can hope for is that the time you spend in the Dreamlands is equivalent to the time that you're going to have when you wake up. So if you guys are only in there for like a couple of hours, you'll probably wake up with enough time to sleep and take a regular rest.
Another one that we could do is tell someone to wake us up after 8 hours.
And this is where Jane says that she is unsure if it would be safe if all of us
Yes.
perform
that's
this ritual and go in there. So she volunteers to stay behind in the waking world to make sure that nothing happens to you guys.
Good idea. I don't trust those scholars.
true. I don't trust the sea. Or the river, I mean.
Wouldn't it be fun if you guys do this and then Kudu wakes up in the water? The ship capsized and
Oh,
you guys are sleeping.
Or we do this and none of us wake up.
I think she's done. She's out. Not doing this anymore. It's a hermit life for me now.
I'm good with doing it, I'm good without. Either way, it doesn't matter to me.
Sister
Yeah.
Maria will not stop until either Christianity has been spread across Galarian, or he meets his end.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys are going to perform this tonight.
Yeah, sure.
That's the question.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we could study more. I wonder if we could study more to get a higher percentage of succeeding on this. Like we
I don't
barely
think
just
so.
we barely just discovered. I don't.
But we completed the library though.
Yeah, you've learned all you can from Lowell's journals and notes.
The only other
I
thing-
didn't hear that. Okay.
The only other thing is I still have my freaking negative level, and then
There are still other books and tomes that you guys haven't looked at, but given the information you have right now, you don't have access to those libraries because you don't know what you're looking for yet. All you knew you were looking for is what was he doing and where is he going.
how
So
far
you checked
away
his
are we
journal.
from like a city that I would be able to buy like 1,000 gold worth of diamond dust to get rid of this negative level?
Oh, you guys are still kind of far. But the
Okay.
days will go by fairly quickly in the terms of like session lengths. So in character, you guys are still like a month away from a major city.
Okay, so that's probably not going to be factored in. So another thing to consider is if we wanted to wait for removing sanity damage.
Yeah. Basically, I think that like by next session, you guys will probably reach the city. Maybe we'll see. It might be a couple of sessions. But you guys will eventually reach the city.
Alive, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, you do know that if you die in the dream world, you don't die in the real world.
Right, but we also could die from on the ship while we're in the dream world.
Possible.
Yeah, that sucks.
But don't worry, you've got Jane looking over you guys.
Aww.
While you
I
sleep.
trust Jane won't coup de grace.
Alright, so
At least we're not out in the ocean.
you guys are going to perform the ritual. Right, yeah, you're just on a big, big lake. I need 3 people. The person who's going to be the primary caster. And... oh wait, no, I can go more than 2 additional people. Up to 8 other people can assist in this ritual. The primary and secondary people are going to need to roll me either a Knowledge Arcana or a Knowledge Planes, your choice.
Not it.
Is it just 2 people? Because me and Sister Maria both have like plus 13 to knowledge planes.
This occult ritual you need at least 2 secondary
Oh, okay.
casters, but it can go up to 8.
Well, if we need 2 secondary casters, then we're probably locked. Unless we're allowed to choose different. Like the secondaries don't all have to be the same knowledge.
But they also be the same knowledge. You have to choose
Okay,
either
well
Knowledge Arcana.
then we're
or
probably
Knowledge
locked into doing
Planes.
Arcana because I think only me and Sister Maria have knowledge planes.
Okay.
Even though
Will it
we're
just
better
be
at that.
Fingrim and Cormac as the secondary casters, or are you gonna use any other people?
I don't know if we have any other people.
Nope.
We potentially have the scholars, and Kudu can maybe make a 10 to aid.
I don't know. Well, I mean,
She's
That's
not
true.
trained in Knowledge Arcana though,
Yeah, I'm not
so she wouldn't be able to
trained.
make the check. Even though the DC
Oh,
is
okay.
10, you still need to be trained in it to help.
Darn.
I see.
Could Jane help, but still not go with us if she's trained in Arcana?
Yes, you could help and not
So I don't know if Jane
participate
has.
in the completion of the ritual. But she does
I don't know
not
if
have
Jane
Knowledge
has
Arcana.
Arcana. Darn.
Looks
Yep, I
like
think we're
it's just
using
us
Arcana.
three.
Yep. It's a good roll.
Ooh, a mighty Knowledge Arcana. Alright. You guys succeed. On 1 check. You must roll me another.
Same check.
Yep, same Knowledge Arcana.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
you should expected it to work the first time.
Well, at least we both made our
Okay.
aid checks.
The second check is not a success. That's 1 failure and 1 success and 1 failure. You still have another chance. Roll me another Knowledge Arcana.
Chant louder!
Ah,
Okay.
there we go.
There
You
you
didn't
go.
even get the aid from Cormac, unfortunately.
All
It's
right.
alright though.
Conveniently, the ritual must be cast at night on the material plane. The casters, Sister Maria, Fingrim, and Cormac, begin chanting the incantation while you pass around the miniature staircase, feeling each of its 70 steps. With each passing, the staircase appears a bit heavier and a bit larger. Finally, Sister Maria drops the miniature staircase on the ground as the incantation is completed. Beneath the staircase, a portal opens, revealing a connecting set of steps leading downward from wherever the ritual is performed. And even though you're doing it on the deck of this ship, it just descends down and down. Anybody who is
it?
going to journey into the Dreamlands merely needs to take the stairs down.
He
Probably
looks
should have let
around.
the captain
Is that
know that
it?
we were
Are
gonna
you
do this
done?
before.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we just go down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
You are also all armed with this additional information. Anybody wishing to wake from the Dreamlands and return to their body on the material plane can perform a concentration check. This is a full round action that does not provoke attacks of opportunity. And you can reduce the DC of the check if you willingly inflict 2d6 points of damage to yourself in any way. But you can't
Oh.
reduce the damage like with DR. So you can say, like, I choose to deal 8d6 points of damage to myself. You can keep increasing it to give you more of a bonus to the concentration check. And don't worry if you're not a caster. In the case of, like, a fighter, all you would do is use your character level plus your charisma instead of your caster level. But I think almost all of you are casters with the exception of Kudu.
Aw. Yeah.
So you would just
I'm
use your
fine.
character level plus your charisma modifier.
Yeah, which is 0.
Then you might need to hurt yourself.
Yes.
Like, pinch
probably.
real hard.
That's fine.
Alright, so I'm assuming that Sister Maria, Fingrim, Kudu, and Cormac take the stairs down,
Yes.
and you journey to the Dreamlands.
Yep.
Now, you say
I
take the
waved
stairs down,
to
but is this
Jean.
like in our dream state? Or is this like our actual bodies? I don't understand that part.
Although you are physically using the stairs, you are actually leaving your bodies behind.
Oh, okay. Okay. So like the second we go through the portal, our body just drops to the deck basically.
Yeah, you leave your material body behind.
Sounds good. Cormac and
So I will place you guys.
So I take like a penalty on everything, don't I?
Because you're lawful.
Yeah.
You're gonna take a
Ew.
-2 penalty on all charisma-based checks. So
Ew.
unfortunately, that's a lot of the things you do. But you have high intimidate anyway, so it's not Not a problem.
I have a thing where I use my my intelligence modifier instead of my charisma modifier for those. Are they still charisma-based checks?
Well, if you use your intelligence, then they're no longer charisma-based checks. Are So, no, I would say no.
Just I'm gonna grab something to drink real fast.
Yeah, while I set this up for you guys. Now I only have one person that has dark vision, so that's nice. Only one person I need to worry about. Okay, I think I've got it. So, I'm gonna move you guys and tell me what you can see.
Yeah. Just dynamic lighting the way it should be.
Working? Alright,
Yep,
great.
seems like it. Wait, do I have dark vision? Is it dark here?
No, it's actually sunny.
Oh, okay.
So yes, there is light coming in here. And the caravanserai is, it's open to the, some of it's open to the outside. So as long as you can see inside but not past doors, then it's working correctly. So, you guys appear in a vast and featureless desert under a blistering sun. The heat shimmers in the distance, creating an air of unsettling illusion when looking towards the horizon. The only structure in sight is a partially ruined limestone caravanserai. This caravanserai once served as a... Oh. It likely once served as a popular way station, but it looks like it's been abandoned for many years. The caravanserai appears to be made of thick stone, the walls are, but they are cracked and crumbling with age. Do you all approach it?
Yes, cautiously.
Okay,
I'm
so
going
that brings you to
to-
where you guys are right now.
Activate my water shield.
Alright, you do so. Your water protects you.
Yeah.
Cormac casts Iron Skin on himself.
Alright, you cast the iron skin. You do the
How do you calculate your threshold and all that stuff again? Because my ability scores have changed. I forgot to update all that.
Threshold. Let's see. Your edge is the your highest base ability score. Your threshold is your highest uh,
Highest
ability
mod.
modifier, and then your total amount of, or no, your edge is half of it,
No, no, no.
right? The edge is half of your
Your
total, and your total is just add up all your ability or your mental
mental
ability
abilities.
scores. So your
Now do you
int plus
round
your wisdom plus your charisma.
down or up for edge, Matt?
Round down.
Down. Alright, so 21.
That reminds me, now I'm looking
figured
at
it
my
out.
thing. Did I ever, like, cure the 4 sanity damage that I took a long time ago?
Oh,
Do
excuse me.
you
for
have a
moment.
charisma
I'm going
modifier?
No.
to use the rest.
Then
Then
no.
no.
Okay.
You have to like use a restoration spell, or you have to like counsel like me and Maria have been doing.
Should I be
I'm gonna
joining your
drink a
guys'
potion
council
of
session?
bark skin.
Well, if we really wanted to, my guy could have cast spells on all of us in those 2 days, but I mean,
Oh, okay.
it's up to you guys.
Yeah. Heal me. Cootie doesn't want counseling, she wants to be fixed.
Is it lesser restoration or laceration? That could
Lesser
fix it?
restoration removes 1d2 per cast.
Is there a component or
Yeah, so
cost?
No.
Oh, sweet.
Not for
So
lesser
he-
restoration, no.
he'd
Yeah, I only
probably
have
just do
4
that on-
damage, so it's not
Yeah,
that major. Yeah.
I had 3, but I played went down to 2. So yeah, he would just cast it on both of us, and I don't know if you guys want it, but I think you guys are role playing it, so that's good, I guess.
If we start taking lots of sanity damage in the dream world, I'll start running it.
Look, Cootie's on a boat, which means she's on water. She just wants to be fixed as fast as possible.
Yeah, yeah, no, I understand, and I just want to have my stuff to where it's just back at 0, to where now I can keep track more.
All right, I'm back.
Since we're in the dream world, I'm going to drink a potion of bark skin. So I have bark skin for 30 minutes.
Okay. You do.
Seems like a good idea.
Wait, so this means we still keep our potion if we drink it?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
for your
Wow.
time in the dream world, it would use up the thing, but when you leave the
Next-
dream world
yeah.
and wake up,
You get it
it's
back.
still in your actual inventory. And
Oh.
anything on your person when you enter the dream world comes with you.
Does that mean if I feast on my trail rations, I'll still have them when I come back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could pig out and eat all of
pig
them
out.
right now,
Yeah.
and you still have all of them when you wake up.
Now I have a
I'll
question.
do that. I'll eat it like
There-
snacks.
This is
All right.
strictly cosmetic right now. If I prepare the
And
spell
there's no
Dream
water in
Feast-
sight, Cooter.
Oh, hallelujah.
So if you prepare the spell Dream Feast, what are you asking?
like dream-related spells, like because there's like that spells that activate while people are dreaming. Would it activate in this world or?
Can you put somebody to sleep in the dream world?
Basically, is what he's saying. Kind of similar. question.
Spells and
Interesting.
abilities, for the most part, function normally in the dream world.
It's a sleep within a sleep. A sleep with
Yeah.
no dreams, or a sleep with nightmares. I don't know.
It's Inception.
It literally is.
Hold on, there's one important detail I forgot to mention. Where's that track? Unicorn. The unicorn was a dream originally. The dream of a man who could
Right.
only cope with his disease with the images of graceful unicorns.
So is that
And you
suggesting that
have
you can create a dream in this world and then come here and see it?
this is where dreams come. This is where dreams come to life. This is where
Okay.
people's dreams all take on a physical form. When you're sleeping, supposedly your subconscious is projecting itself into the realm of dreams. So anything that has or ever has been a dream exists here.
Oh, okay. Unless it
But
got
yeah,
killed by something, maybe. I don't know. Well, I don't know.
the unicorn, yeah, it seems like it wants to help you.
All right then.
How? How can a unicorn help us?
You can fight things, or you can write it. Maybe it might
Does
let
it
you write
know
it.
things?
I don't know.
Does it know where to go?
Dream world unicorns and other creatures. Do they know things? What do they know?
They could.
Let's find out. Well, all right then. I look to the other to say I think it wants to help us.
Okay.
And I guess we'll just keep going towards the because I'm guessing we're not right here at this thing, right? That we see on the map, we're actually like further away right now. We're still walking up to it.
Yeah, but you guys will be up to when you finish
Right.
walking up that.
So yeah, I guess we'll go back to doing that and see if the unicorn just follows us.
Yeah, it follows you.
All right, cool. Got a unicorn helping us out. Who needed Jane anyway? Now we got a dream unicorn.
And it is under your control finger. Well, the token is.
The token is all right.
You were the one who possessed the token, so yes, the unicorn came to you. In this world, the wooden unicorn is fully represented by the dream. The dream that
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 little
birth-
kid had.
Basically, no matter what, you'll have that unicorn.
Yeah, I mean if it gets
From
killed,
doing a good
Unless
like,
thing.
Jane pickpockets
This is-
the unicorn from fingering him
This
in
is
his
your
sleep.
reward for doing a neat little side quest back in book 1.
yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm glad I held on to that then. Maybe the strange dust will turn into something like this.
The dust
I don't remember where we
devil.
got this strange. Yeah, I don't remember where we got this strange dust, but I should have put like a note of like what session I grabbed it in.
All right,
well,
so I'm assuming you guys approach the caravanserai. What do you guys do?
Well, I already rolled a perception, but what the heck do I see down here? Like, what are these? Is that like straw?
So what you're looking into down there appears to be a courtyard.
Okay. What is it? What's the yellow stuff?
Those appear to be empty, relatively empty circular bins. They look like they have like barely any hay left in them.
Okay. So I was right. I did have the right read on that then. Alright, but I don't see any people.
No. The caravanserai, its walls cracked, just appear. It looks like it's been abandoned.
Alright. Well, I want to go into the courtyard. Even though going by these doors is probably sketchy, so
Are there windows?
I'll warily go in.
There are new windows that you can see.
And assuming nothing happens, I'm gonna walk into the courtyard.
Okay. You walk into the courtyard.
The unicorn will walk into the area here or something. Oh, cool. Here's somewhere we can stable the unicorn. Perfect.
You could if you wanted to.
Go to stable unicorn. I'm tired of your shit. Well, we might actually. I don't know. I don't think the unicorn.
You do know that the unicorn is a magical and intelligent creature. It understands.
Yeah. I could tell it to go, and then
How rude.
and it might not want to. How rude. No, I mean, I probably won't have the unicorn. If we go inside, I probably won't have the unicorn follow us, because it's, like, too big to go inside through, especially
Whose
these doors
house
down
are
here at the
you
bottom.
worried about ruining? Don't worry about it.
Come on, unicorn, just squeeze through the door, it's fine.
It's fine, it's dreams. Dreams can come true.
I might just... It's like robot unicorn attack. Where it always says like it has like all this stuff about like following your dreams and your dream didn't come true. Like when you die, it's like your dream didn't come true.
Always? The song
Yeah.
Always?
And it has the song always playing. Yeah.
When you write it, yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So I'll look around this courtyard then.
I bet you never expected Fingrim with a unicorn. I was wondering who was gonna get the unicorn too.
Finger with the this character just gets weirder and weirder. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna like kind of poke around in the I guess in these hay troughs or whatever.
Okay.
A little bit. But I'm like kind of looking around. I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, the people who are in the courtyard, you guys look into the stalls, and they are empty. And the bins, they don't really hold any more straw or oats for what you would think would be the animals stabled here. This thing on the south wall is this long curved trough, but yeah, there's nothing in it.
There's no water in it.
There's no water. It's dry, barren.
Perhaps we should fill it. But then I realize I can't. I don't have create water. Does anybody have create? Kudu! Kudu, come fill this trough!
Okay.
Seems like there should be water in it.
Alright, I do that.
Yes! Using
Fill the trough.
using our abilities here to their fullest. And then I look around and feel satisfied that it looks a little bit more like a stable should look. Stand there very self-satisfied, like, yes, this is good.
Oh, there is I guess a detail I forgot to mention. If I can pull all of your attention over here real quick. Over here. Apparently, this doorway only has the lower half of the door. The top part is whatchamacallit. It has like this shelf, so it kind of makes like a almost like a counter or something. Like you can open the lower portion, kind of like as if you were walking into like a kitchen or something. And you can see inside there's this cool passageway that leads into the building.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just making the point that you can see into that room.
Oh, okay.
And the room has like a few bare tables, and then beyond it, a narrow, closed door.
I'd probably still have gone into the courtyard as normal, so do all
Yeah.
that, and maybe we
Just
come
letting
back
you
over
guys have
here.
that information.
Or maybe I don't come back there. I don't know. Where would I want to go next? Where's everybody else want to go next? Are these double doors?
Lots
right
of doors.
here? Or is it just two doors that are next to each other?
I say we
Kind of
go.
looks like two doors that
they're-
are next to each other.
They're both double doors.
Okay.
I'm going to. Wait, what does alertness feat do again? I forgot. Alertness.
Alertness just gives you bonuses to perception
Okay, then I'm gonna keep that dodo
and
in
something
my
else,
head.
I think.
All right, I'm gonna check for traps and listen, I guess, for noise.
Okay.
Yeah, alertness is just +2 to sense, motive, and perception.
I'm gonna do the
You
same
don't-
thing to this door.
All right.
You can do hers too.
Yeah. Kudu, you do not hear anything or see anything that looks like a trap on the door, and Cormac, same thing for you.
Okay. I'm not sure if we want to open at the same time or one at a time, but what do you want to do?
Open them at the same time.
On a count of 3.
Open all the doors.
No, you can open up yours. I was
If
just
you open
checking to
this
make
and we
sure.
roll initiative, I'm just letting you know I'm immediately going to run down and open some more doors. Like, we want to go open all the doors. We're speed clearing.
Remember that if a situation is looking bad, you can forcibly wake yourself up.
That's right. And
Yeah,
I'm also
see you guys
really good
later.
at doing that because there's a concentration check, right? And I have my Magus Arcana that I
Concentration.
took lets me re-roll a concentration check at +4 once a day. So I can, like, super concentrate. I'm so good at concentrate.
Okay, I'll open the door, I guess.
I didn't even realize this
All right.
Arcana was actually going to be better than I
Kudu's the
thought it
first
was.
to open the door.
I don't usually open doors, but I'll do it.
That's right, and it doesn't hurt you this time. You open the door, and you see a room with a large decorative fountain that looks like it was supposed to at one point have water in it, but it's now dry and empty. And beyond that, you just see rubble from what looks like just a collapsed portion of this building.
Oh,
But nothing else really stands out to you here.
do you guys want to search this room? This fountain's kind of nice.
There's actually water in the fountain?
Are we looking for
Nope,
something?
it's dry and empty.
No. I don't know what we're looking for. We're
Okay,
looking for
well,
for Hasselton
remember
Knowles was looking
that-
for.
Supposedly, Lowell's traveled here to talk with other dream denizens about how he might find and appease the mad poet.
Right. So that's what I say. Like, we're looking
you're
for whatever
retracing a step.
Hasselton Knowles was looking for.
Okay, well, if anything stands out to Kudu, she'll kind of search the room.
Okay, you do so. With the 29, Kudu, you're positive that There's nothing interesting or peculiar or dangerous in here.
Alright. Just a collapsed room. Oh,
Mhm.
there's a... Oh, is that door open? Oh, that's the half-open top door, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And it leads into the same room, it looks like.
Oh.
That was... Like, there's... You can... Here, I'll even... Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. That's just a weird trick. It was an illusion. That is weird. Alright, well, whatever. There is another door up there. Actually, that is weird. Okay. Huh. I thought they led together, but it looks like there's like a weird, like, zigzag wall there that separates them.
Yeah.
It is a weird zigzag wall, kind of.
So if he's confident this door
I'm
is
just
fine,
showing where the collapse is.
we should check it out.
Okay, you gonna try that door?
Yeah.
You open it.
Yeah.
You open the door. Inside, you see a second identical fountain. But it too is empty and dry. However, instead of rubble, you see a brief hallway. It leads further in. Now will the PCs go down the hallway? How thorough are they going to be?
Well, people are down halls, right?
They could be.
I don't know why Kudu's leading, but...
I'm gonna tell the unicorn to, like, keep
Maybe
an eye
in
out
your
for
dreams
us.
you're more confident. The unicorn nods its head.
Alright.
Cormac starts carrying his shield and light mace in his hand.
Okay.
So the unicorn will stay out here and keep watch. Here's look. You come to a longer and wider hallway that has more of these fountains in it, but they are also dry and barren. To your to the north, you see a thin like veil leading into another room. You can't see everything in the room from behind the veil, but you could enter it. And similarly, you see another veil across the hallway.
Cormac detects magic on the veil. And perception to see if there's any traps.
Okay. You don't think you detect the presence of any traps, and you do not detect magic.
We'll step through the veil then.
You step into the room, Cormac.
I'll follow.
The walls of this room are lined with shelves, and a long wooden table stretches through the room's center. Although it obviously was once a shop, only dust and a few piles of rags remain on display.
Somebody dreamed
And
of
you
having a
see
shop?
somebody. Or you see a figure. You see, perusing one of the nearly empty shelves, is a gaunt man with sunken cheeks. When you enter, he stands straight up and welcomes you. He says, "Ah, greetings. Have you had a pleasant journey?"
Greetings. Who are
no,
you?
he was very arduous.
Okay, what were you guys saying?
I asked who he
I,
is.
s- I said it was. I said it did not have a pleasant journey. It was very arduous.
Okay. Like looks you guys over and looks around, and then he sighs and he says, "Forgive my state of wares." He says, "Business hasn't been so good."
Yes, the place looks a little run down.
Are you real or are you just a dream?
Kudo, you don't just ask somebody if they're real.
Yes.
See, the question is he probably does think he's real, but he probably is just a dream.
Can I be a real boy?
Maybe he's just the same as us, and he's just asleep right now.
He tells you, Kudu, that he's as real as you are.
Okay. You live in this dream state? Do you ever wake up? Obviously, she's not socially adept.
He tells you that he does indeed live here, but travelers visiting here must be wary. He kind of looks at you, very wary and careful.
Oh. Okay. Well, I don't think I need to buy anything. I'll remember where your shop is. Are you always here?
He says that, yes, he'll be here for, he thinks, quite a long time.
Cormac will throw a couple gold onto the table and says, you have anything to drink?
Just get a keg and take it with you. Put it on wheels. You're in the dream world. You can do that.
That's why he's throwing
Maria's-
2 gold on, because he's not really
Yeah.
spending 2 gold. He just
Soria's just casting like sense or detect alignment, just like standing there casting it.
It's spell-like ability, so
Yeah, you still cast.
not waving
That's
my
like
hands
more-
or anything.
That's even more awkward than Kudu.
Alright, well, where do you start?
Starting with chaos.
Okay, so for this round, no, you do not detect chaos. You put money on the table? Alright, well, he'll go over and, he'll actually set down what looks to be a potion vial for you, Cormac.
reach over and grab it, I guess. Well, try to identify it if it looks like anything familiar or anything like that.
Okay. Cormac, give me a will save.
I had to be the first one to do it.
Yeah, maybe.
Is that your final result?
Maybe not.
I can't do anything to buff it or add to it.
Okay, Cormac. You reach for the potion vial, and you take it, and when you take it, you feel a strange like compulsion come over you, and like you lift it to your lips as if to drink it, but the potion vial, it kind of vanishes in like a puff of like black wispy smoke,
Oh.
and you fall asleep.
I fell asleep in the dream world. This is gonna be interesting as shit.
You're asleep. And everybody can roll me initiatives.
Oh God.
Alright.
All was going so well, Mr. Shopkeeper.
Why you gotta be like this, shopkeeper? Why? Why?
That should be
I was
on
so
higher,
close. I was so close to taking Iron Will or this level 2, but I was like,
I thought about it too.
I guess I should.
I was like, I have a 10 will save. I don't really need to buff it right now, but
But we've fought things with spell resistance, so I was like, spell pen's probably a good idea. Like, if spell resistance shuts down my build super hard otherwise.
I took a pretty interesting.
It makes
combat feat.
Zerdurium not have any fun whatsoever.
Oh man, you know that's how.
Zerdurium
Like,
cracks me up.
even though like, Nana joined your Reign of Winter group later, like that was her nightmare, and that's why she worked so hard to have spell pen, and she took both metamagic feats, because she was feeling how Zerdurium was feeling. She was just not as vocal about it, of course.
I think part of it's too the.
Yeah,
you
but like when
went right in with a
Nana
high-level
faces
caster.
adversity, she gets determined.
That's true. That's true.
I think if Zerdurium had
Zerdurium just
encountered
likes
it with
the
a lower
attention from
level,
whining.
I think if he'd encountered with a lower level character, he would have adapted better. But that was part of the thing, is he jumped right in with a high level character, and then everything has spell resistance at high level, and he didn't know to expect it.
That too.
If it had like been something that he'd start out with a caster and worked his way up to it, and then you start encountering things with it, you can be like, okay, and then you, by the time everything has it, you're just like, all right, whatever. I've been dealing with this from time to time anyway.
Oh, I mean to roll.
Because yeah, it definitely is a different experience jumping into a caster at high level like right away.
Oh yeah.
Any character honestly is different jumping in a high
Who's
level.
initiative?
You sometimes end up having weird. Like I know with Arvin, when I made him, jumped right in with like a level 13 Slayer or whatever. There were some like weird things with my build that I would have done differently if I'd built him
Sister
organically.
Maria. Cormac hits the floor. What do? You're the first to react.
Of course, we probably don't know what exactly happened or what he drank or whatnot.
We saw him.
Right.
Yeah, we saw him drink something.
We just
and
see him
hit
on the ground.
Well, you saw him bring it to
unconscious.
his lips, but he didn't even drink it. It just evaporated into a black wisp
Uh-huh.
of smoke, and he fell asleep. Or he hit the ground.
Yeah.
This guy's flat-footed, right?
Yes, because you are acting. You are the first to act.
Can I try to identify this thing?
Give me a perception. This is a free perception.
And Cormac was trying to be nice and actually buy something from this dude.
I thought about just trying to buy something because I'm like, I won't lose the money, so I mean, there's no downside, right?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, there's
Sorry. He looks like a man, like a what do you call it? Like a Kellish man.
I am going to cast heroism.
All right, you cast heroism. On his turn, If you have spellcraft, you can roll spellcraft, but it doesn't look like he's casting a spell with somatic or verbal components.
I would also like to step up to him to at least force him to concentrate.
Okay.
I don't know what spell he's casting.
It doesn't look like he's gonna concentrate. He's just gonna cast the spell. So that
Does
will
he
provoke
provoke?
if you want to take the attack.
I will attempt an attack. Give me a second.
Sure.
There's no bane damage. Not bad.
All right. You miss with a 17.
Okay.
He holds out his hand to you, Sister Maria, with another one of these black inky vials that just kind of evaporates into mist. And he tells you, rest here. Rest your minds. And I need you to give me a will save.
All of us, or just somebody?
Just Sister Maria.
Oh,
This is
okay.
targeted at you.
Oh. Is that with your heroism?
Yep.
Sister Maria falls asleep,
Woo.
hits the floor.
I'm rolling pretty well today. I
Fengra.
think Sister Maria's on the course to being homeless.
Well, I can't spell combat anyway. He doesn't appear to have like a weapon out or anything, so maybe I can just move
Nope.
through his threatened square. Hope
Like,
he doesn't have improved unarmed
When
strike.
he isn't like, when he hasn't like offered that potion or vial or whatever it is, his hands have just kind of been like in his robe.
Mm-hmm. Can also just do an acrobatics, because I only need to move like 10 feet here. But I think I want to do
The tension here is palpable, even for me.
I'm going to cast, like he's not doing an attack, so I'm gonna cast, Frigid Touch. And then I'm going to move, I'm going to do acrobatics, even though I don't know if he's going to be able to attack me anyway. So, acrobatics roll, and move to here.
Just a 12.
Yeah, so he probably gets an attack opportunity against me. If he has a weapon of some sort that he can attack me with.
He doesn't move his arms, but this is what I was giving Mantis as a perception check. Only you guys only notice it now. You
Mhm.
notice that the bottom of his robes are unusual. The man's
Alright.
black robes trail off at the edges into smoke, as though he were insubstantial. And like this big like wisp of it lashes out at you as you provoke
Okay.
from him. Oh, does an 18 hit your, no, does a 20 hit your touch?
Hits my touch, yes.
Ugh. This is gonna be bad.
Doesn't hit my normal AC, but it hits my touch.
Give me a will save.
Alright. It's
All right.
probably too low.
Here's the bill of bad news. You take 20 points of negative energy damage.
Okay.
And you feel this like... You feel like this sudden like pang of like fear as it touches you. But it doesn't seem to affect you adversely at the moment. But you feel like this touch has like affected you mentally.
Okay.
Alright, proceed with your turn.
I'm gonna do my free attack. I'm gonna fight defensively. Just gonna activate my crane style. So let's see, where's the thing for that? If only I could have had fight defensively on before I attacked, but no, you can't. It doesn't work that way. Then it would have. Well, he still would have hit my touch AC. Would have only still been 18. So and I pull out Red Destiny as it moves. So here goes. Misses.
Yep.
Alright, well I still have Frigid Touch.
Cormac, unfortunately you are asleep. Kudu.
Okay. Let's try this. I'm gonna probably have to manually roll until I get this stuff all figured out. But, are there objects in this room that I could hurl at him?
There are these shelves and chairs and tables.
Okay. So you throw a nearby unattended object at a single foe as a ranged attack. The object must weigh no less, blah 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 blah. If the attack hits, the target and the thrown object each take the blast damage. So the chair is gonna pretty much explode with this etherness. So I'm gonna hurl a chair at him.
Okay.
And it's my blast, so it's gonna be all my blast stuff, but it's just gonna be a chair. So, one other thing though is, okay, right, I don't take penalties. I'm gonna move up here. And then...
Okay.
This is just against AC.
Alright.
And I'm gonna say, what are you doing to them?
An 18, unfortunately, will miss.
Okay. And I slightly surprise myself as I hurl a chair across the room. With my mind.
Alright. Sister Maria, you are asleep. This guy. He looks to Fingrim, although he sort of answers your question, Kudu. And he says, giving you what you need, a nice rest. And he says, sleep. And he's going to cast, not defensively in front of you, Fingrim, which will provoke.
Alright. I mean, he's an alchemist. I guess he can't cast defensively, so maybe that's what's going on.
He begins, like, conjuring, like, that inky black potion in his hand.
Nope.
Give me a will save.
Alright. Nope.
Aww.
This is rolling really good today.
Oh no. Are you gonna
We're all
fall
gonna
asleep
have
too?
permanent madnesses, which are, yeah, gonna be pretty debilitating if that happens.
Fingrim, you fall asleep.
Oh no!
Hit the ground.
Okay.
And he looks at you, Kudu, and his, like, inky black robe that trails off into smoke, like, you don't really even see him walk. He just glides towards you.
Uh-huh.
Asleep. Kudu, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm going to 5-foot step and use a standard action to try to wake Cormac.
You do. Kudu might be shaking right now. You shake Cormac, and fortunately, he wakes up.
Oh
Cormac,
yay!
He's still prone, right?
but he's still prone.
Sorry,
Do you do
there's a
anything
guy
else,
next to
Kudu?
you now, but well, that was a 5-foot step and a standard, so yeah, I'm out.
Sister Maria's asleep. This guy. Alright. More fun with this guy. He is going to cast. And, Cormac, I know you don't have a weapon in hand, so unfortunately, this is just going to come down to saves. But, from, like, he holds out one of his hands, and from, like, his long, like, draped sleeve, you see, like, something in the inky blackness that could be affecting your mind, and I need both of you to give me will saves.
Is this an emotion effect?
This is an emotion, fear, mind affecting.
Wait, do I need to make a
Okay.
save?
Yes, I need both of you to make a save. Cormac and Kudu.
Oh, this is Cormac and Kudu, sorry. Alright.
What is?
Oh yeah, I might have a... No, never mind. That's only versus charm and compulsion. If it was a charm or compulsion effect, I could actually make another save a round later to try to break out of it.
Okay. No, not that bad.
Oh, nice, Kudu.
She always saves. She rarely fails.
Sorry to do this to you, Grim.
It's all good. I know how it is. I'm guessing I'm back asleep, or...
You are not back asleep. Instead, you are... I don't know what to use for this. I'm gonna use this, because it's like it's a fear effect, so your courage is kind of broken. Cormac, you are now... You are panicked. All you, like, when you see, like, within the inky blackness of this guy's sleeve, just something terrifying reaching out for you. And all you can think of is running in fear
Shit, he goes before me too.
for safety.
Well,
And,
running isn't the best way to get away from this guy, though.
You have to
If
drop
I'm
what you're holding?
panicked.
You already did because he
That's
fell
a-
asleep.
The
Oh, yeah, I
the
guess that's true.
biggest way to get the best way to get away from this guy is to wake myself up.
No, you're already awake.
No, like, wait.
Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah. Wake yourself. Yeah, possibly. I might try to concentrate to wake up.
you can't concentrate under the emotion fear effect.
So you can
Okay,
call
so-
away, maybe.
Yeah. I guess
Kudu,
it's
you
not my
are
turn
not
right now,
panicked. Instead, you are just shaken for 1 round.
Okay.
Fingrim is asleep. Cormac, you run.
though. I
All the way
crawl.
this way. Okay.
Because if I ran, I'd provoke.
Do like a full withdrawal, like crawling.
Yeah, probably a full
That's-
withdrawal crawl.
That's 20 feet, right?
I think so.
No, I
That
think
is
it's 5
20
feet.
feet.
Or it's 10 feet.
I mean,
Actually,
10
would be
feet.
what it
It's
would
10
be.
feet.
Because it'd be.
Oh, right,
you
'cause
can
you only
5-foot
crawl at
crawl with
5.
a move action. Yep. So it'd be 10 feet.
So if you're withdrawing, you just withdraw 10 feet. So you'd be there.
Oh yeah, run is times 4, not withdraw.
Alright, Kudu, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have a fleeing ally, and I have 2 sleeping allies, and I have this guy advancing. I think the best thing I can do is come over here. Can't really do much about panicked. Sorry. I'll wake sister. Wake up! Wake up! But don't wake up.
You
completely.
shake
Partly
Sister
wake up.
Maria awake. You awaken. You're kind of like, going into multiple layers of dreaming. Very bad thing.
I'm gonna have to remember to put that talisman on. That makes it to where, I guess, save or
You're
something.
conscious now, Sister Maria. And it's your
Alright.
turn.
Really
must-
good in the
I
dream world.
grab my stuff. I wake Fingrim up,
Alright, yeah, he's right next to you.
and I
You-
stand up.
Yay!
Wake.
Wait, can you grab your stuff, wake me up, and stand up all at once? That sounds like a lot of actions.
Yeah, it kinda does.
I don't know.
I think you can do 2 of those.
Pick a combination of those two. Pick up an item, stand up,
I will wake
Wake 'em
up
up.
Cormac, and I will pick up my item, and I will stay on the floor prone.
Okay, so you wake up Fingram, you grab your book. Alright, and his turn. He is going to begin gesturing, well, not using verbal or somatic components, but doing his spell-like ability thing again. So if you got spellcraft, you can roll it.
My character sheet's taking forever to load. As per usual.
Sister Maria and Fingram, you know that this magic that's being worked is a confusion spell. I need Kudu, Sister Maria, and Fingram to give me will saves.
Oh. I
Alright, well, good thing I'm rolling really well on those. That one is a compulsion effect, right? Confusion?
Yes, it is compulsion.
Oh,
Compulsion,
no
mind
matter, I
affected.
passed it anyway. I was gonna say if I fail that one, I can potentially reroll it.
Oh,
but-
yay, finally, good will saves.
Yeah, but I feel like the other one was more important.
No, I got the happy
Oh.
fun time table.
Pretty sure that first one was more important. Even though I don't know what it did. Probably some sanity
Alright.
bullshit.
Sister Maria, you are confused, but the other two are.
Moving.
Yep, that's 20 feet. Running to the safety of the unicorn.
Yep.
Kudu.
to burn myself with 2 burn. because I
Okay.
can do that now. And I'm gonna boost my cold blast. I'm okay with he if he turns out to be immune with this stuff. I don't really care. That would suck. But hey, I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, so turning all those on, I'm going to uh 5 foot step here. I don't even need the 5 foot step. I'm gonna move here.
All right.
This is against his touch AC. Oh damn! I
Ooh,
should have done
nice.
proof crit.
You hit him. Roll me your damn.
Okay, now this one's gonna be a good one.
Is confusion compulsion?
It
It
is
is.
compulsion. Compulsion mind affecting.
Boom.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am
Nice
not
damage.
affected. I take the 20.
Take the 20 that I
All
rolled.
right.
Like a teamwork feat that lets you do that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I have a effective compulsion helped me as well in theory because it means I can. Well, it means I get a +2 bonus actually, but also it means I can potentially re-roll it if I do fail.
Kudu, you
It's like
blast
slippery
him
mind.
with your coal,
Mhm.
and you hit him. And where his face is calm and stern, when your blast hits him, he reels back in shock and surprise. And like you see like where you hit him become smoky and insubstantial. Like
Okay.
he's not like he's like only partially there. Your blast doesn't do the full damage. It does half damage, but you still do hurt him.
Um, does it seem like that's because I'm in a resistance or something else is having that?
Seems like something else. Like he's insubstantial.
Okay. Kudu looks a little angry.
Sister Maria.
Can I acknowledge this guy now that I've seen him be all smoky and shit?
Yes. Give me a knowledge. Knowledge plane.
Oh my goodness.
He's one.
Like, there's a fucking dice revolt.
um, all I can give you off of your roll is don't know what exactly he is, but you think that he's some kind of like extraplanar outsider creature, and you also think that he's incorporeal.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that from the way he reacted to Kudu's blast.
Um, some kind of outsider that is incorporeal. Uh,
and the will to remain here.
Oh.
And Sister Maria and Fingrim, you identify this as Phantasmal Killer. Give me a will save.
Oh
I can do
man.
this.
Does he
an
provoke? I mean,
aberration?
is he
Oh, right.
concentrating on
he
this?
is. No, he is not concentrating to be defensive, so you can attack.
Is he an aberration?
If you hit him and
This is not an
No.
aberrant creature.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you'll damage
A
him enough
23?
to break his concentration.
Unfortunately, a
Who's a
23
save?
does not hit his AC.
Wait, what?
Damn.
No, that. Oh. Oh, he rolled a 23. I was gonna say, like, what? Because I rolled a 23.
No, the 23 just doesn't hit him, barely.
Alright, well,
So-
23 will save.
23 saves. Now give me a fortitude. You see, only Kudu sees like manifesting from
Wait.
inky blackness.
I don't think she needs to. I think the
She
will
doesn't need
save
to.
negates it completely.
Oh, right. Yeah, the will just does negate it completely.
Yeah, the fort's whether or not I have a heart attack based on what I saw.
Yeah, if you fail the
Right.
fort save, then making a fort save makes you only take damage instead of dying.
So as he completes his spell, you see something manifesting from all the smoke that's coming off him, but it's too insubstantial, and your will blocks out the fear. That's his turn, Fingrim.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna 5-foot fly above the table and spell combat. I'm gonna do the attack first because I still have a frigid touch that I cast earlier because I didn't hit. And I might end up deciding to not cast a spell theoretically, but I don't know. We'll see. If I miss the attack, I might just be like, I want to hold the charge, but I have to make that to take the -2 penalty just to keep my option open, I think. So that'll cancel. The enhancement bonus will cancel out. So do I have the fight defensively still checked? I do not, because I'm going to fight defensively here. And I'm probably not going to hit because this guy's AC seems ridiculously high, but we'll see.
It's high.
So I might actually just cast a spell anyway, though, thinking about it. So that misses, I'm guessing. So in that case, I'm going to actually drop the short sword behind me. And I'm going to attempt to cast another spell defensively. I'm going to try to cast Force Sword. So let's see, this is +6 +4. That just makes it. It's a level 2 spell, so. Alright, so I have a Force Sword now instead.
Force sword.
Yep, does force damage. I don't care if you're incorporeal.
Cormac, you continue to flee.
And if he has spell resistance, then it could kind of backfire, but.
You flee behind the unicorn. And it looks at you, Cormac. It sees the distress you're in.
No, does it have remove fear?
And as it is a dream unicorn, it was once a nightmare. Only a 13 touch though. It was a low roll.
Okay, I gotta take my headphones off and
Unfortunately-
let the dog out.
Okay, that misses.
Okay, so if you attack me, I won't be here. I'll be right back.
Okay, Sister Maria.
I'll make a gander that this guy's an evil outsider. I'm a Bane my weapon for evil outsider
Okay.
Bane. Put stuff here. I'm going to try to attack. This doesn't have the evil outsider Bane modifiers on it. And you know what? I'm a power
Okay.
attack because I have to
Haha!
like hit ridiculously high anyway. Wait, where'd my attack go?
This guy is like a really good warm-up.
This guy's a warm-up,
Unfortunately, you missed.
okay. Yep, I'm rolling below those 10s.
Because, like, I was thinking to myself, like, as soon as they tell the PCs that you can't die in the realm of dreams, you can just get nasty mental boo-boos, it was like, I hope they catch on that there's going to be some really fucked up shit in the realm of dream.
Okay.
Because I can't kill you.
Ugh.
There's some things worse than death, right?
Yeah.
Can certainly pop me out of the ritual, though.
I'm pretty
this guy's
sure if you
gonna
get like a
provoke.
bad enough madness, you probably.
His wispy, smoky body flies through the table, and he moves towards Kudu.
Okay, so I'll do my attack here.
Is it personal, buddy?
Hey, this is my fourth sword, by the way.
Can I
One.
have him provoke
That
when
brightness
he's
is-
flanking with me and fingering?
He's provoking from this square.
Yeah, you're not actually flanking.
We're not flanking. There's no universe where we're flanking.
But there is a universe where he moves to like.
Where he's like between the two squares. I don't think it works that way in Pathfinder. Pathfinder's weird.
It does not work that way. It would work that way if we were doing hexagons.
Where he's like here.
But we're not, so...
If 21 is your final answer, unfortunately that does not hit him.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't got a chance to use I guess I could have swift action empowered it, but I didn't. So I'm pretty
And
sure. I
20
can,
21 unfortunately also does not hit him.
23 is my final
Oh,
answer
23.
if he's an evil outsider.
I'm pretty sure I can arcane pool enhance the
23
fourth
will
sword.
be the number, but unfortunately that does not hit him. You're just shy. He moves towards Kudu, and he's gonna try and touch you. The
Oh.
smoky blackness
Is
reaches
this a
for
melee? Is this a melee touch?
you. This is a melee touch,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit you.
I'm gonna black cat it.
Okay. You black cat him. Rerolls.
With a -4 penalty.
With a
Yeah,
minus 4
pretty
penalty.
good.
So that brings that down to... Does a 20 hit your touch?
No.
Aw, damn.
It does not.
Wait, touch?
Oh,
Yay!
a touch.
Yeah, it's touch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, touch.
Dang. Darn it.
Yeah, these are some big rolls still.
Unless you're like a monk or something like that, and all your ACs touch AC. Yeah, this guy's probably hitting you. 20 would have hit mine. Mine's 18 right
He
now.
could have rolled a 1. Alright.
If
Alright,
I
give me a
total
little save,
defense, I think I can actually like not get hit. I mean, he still can hit me, but
Okay.
I
What's
have a good
happening
chance.
to me?
Will save.
You don't know.
Oh,
I failed
okay.
this earlier
Or
and you didn't
won't
tell me what
save.
happened, so it's probably really bad.
Oh shit.
Ah!
It was bound
Also,
to
you take a bunch
happen.
of damage. Well, maybe it was the damage. I don't know.
Kudu, you take 31 points of negative energy damage.
I guess
Oh,
You gotta
well,
inflict
that's
maybe.
nothing.
roll on this. And as he touches you, you feel this like scar on your mind, this overwhelming fear. It doesn't affect you in any way right now, but you feel as if he has like reached into your mind and
Okay.
it hurts you.
Oh, get out of my brain.
Afflicted. Fingrim, it's your turn.
Well, I guess I'm gonna use the arcane pool this time to enhance the force sword, turn it into a +3 sword, +3 force sword. I'm going to spell combat, and I'm gonna cast True Strike because I'm gonna actually hit
True
this
Strike.
guy, and I'm just gonna 5-foot fly over to him. This is with spell combat, and I'm going to attack. And hope that this is good enough to hit. I mean, it's got a decent chance, I imagine.
I'm rooting for you. Oh, that hit.
All right, we did it.
Hallelujah.
Let's see here. This is gonna be plus. Still not great. It's only a T8 +5. Yay! I do 8
But
damage.
all of the damage goes through because you have a force weapon.
Because it's a force sword. Yeah. All right. Well, I did
Alright,
something.
you do the damage. Cormac, it is your turn. The fear has been suppressed.
He moves. He's gonna
And that was
move
fighting
40
defensively
feet.
still.
And
Time
that's
to
his
run
turn.
all the way back.
Was that a double move?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh boy. Alright.
One
You
more.
guys hear
One more.
Cormac clanking back, and he's like,
If
I'm
it's a
coming!
straight line, you can actually do the run action ×3. But
It's not.
you'd be flat-footed. Okay.
Kudu.
Because I'd have to kind of go around the horse.
Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna gather power and heal myself. Wait, now this is the ultimate
Alrighty.
question. It just says I use my blast damage to heal myself, but now I have different damages.
ice cream.
This
No,
is
no,
magic.
above-
This
over
is
to
Bane.
Force.
It is not force.
So he takes half of that, but it looks like he does hurt him.
I'm intimidate him. I think the Bane damage goes through that. I'm not sure. Does I intimidate him with my
Let me see.
Belize bash?
Did you have the Bane bonus, like the +2 enhancement bonus built into the damage there?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I believe that, yes, you do succeed.
Now I
you get
get to
another
do
attack?
my silly extra attack with hurtful.
You sort of just barely did it, too.
Still counts,
Oh,
damn
I
it!
miss him. He's no longer intimidated.
Oh, because when your attack misses,
You
it
miss.
breaks the intimidate. Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a chance at another hit, though. It's pretty good. Yeah, you put him off guard for a moment, and yeah, while he was like kind of shaken, you tried to get him again, but it just, yeah, not enough. All right, on his turn, he looks at you, Sister Maria.
Oh.
Oh boy. It's my
He's
turn
gonna
for the
reach to
madness.
touch you.
He's gonna touch me if he doesn't roll a 1.
He definitely touches you. So give me a will.
Let's see what kind of madnesses I get.
This is the same
wow.
one, I'm sure. We'll just
You're
all
really
be the
shitty
same
on
madness
his-
together. It'll be great.
Really bad on his thing.
Do I save?
You say.
His great sword out, and
All right.
He's gonna cast a spell.
All right.
He's gonna cast Blessing of Fervor, and
Blessing of Fervor.
hopefully it affects everybody. I think it does.
Yep,
Yeah,
everyone's
it does.
within your line of sight. Everybody has the Blessing of Fervor.
And that's his turn.
All right.
Now.
Kudu, select your blessing.
You can either increase your speed by 30 feet, stand up as a swift action without provoking, make an extra attack as part of a 4-round action, gain a +2 on attack rolls, a +2 on bonuses to AC, dodge bonus to AC and reflex saves, cast a single spell at 2nd level or lower. With the
Has to stand up as a swift action without provoking.
Silent or still spell.
So I'm gonna take the +2 to attack and AC.
All right.
Gosh.
You're in like such an awkward spot too. All your ranged attacks.
Okay. I'm gonna do some fun stuff. It's fun stuff time. I'm going to fun stuff. This number's not correct. Let me adjust it. I'm going to fun stuff Tumble over here. Oh, looks like he gets to attack me.
Yep, he's gonna attack you. And he's definitely gonna touch you. Give me a will save.
Okay.
Since he's going
you're
against
not having a
touch,
fun
I'm not
time.
going to burn the spell to protect myself.
I'll go further though.
You're gonna take 27 points of negative energy damage as he touches you.
And then
But you move.
okay, well, I guess I'll just heal myself now that I'm over here. Wait, actually, do I want to? I don't want to. I'm gonna try to blast this guy because it looks like
Blast him.
we need to do that. So we can't gather power, so we're just gonna do a regular. This is not with the +2.
Alright, so that's 26 hit. And it does damage to him. Only half, but it does damage.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Sister Maria.
We're still flanking. We're going to attack, fervor attack. And this is fervor attack. That
There you
hits.
go, that's a hit. Nice damage.
We're going to attempt to intimidate with like a -5 penalty.
Yeah, because he's already been intimidated once before. Do you
It's
want to add
okay.
wind or do you want me to add it?
You can
if it worked like most abilities work like spells.
So I'll just treat it as no, like you won't expend it in the real world.
Okay. I was just wondering. I mean, it was just something.
Probably won't come up
Alright.
too often, but
Turn, System Maria.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, he's gonna attack you.
Yeah, I thought so.
He is crazed and, yeah, lunging for you. Does a 19 hit your touch?
My touch is really, really low. I wear armor.
Alright, so yeah, he's gonna touch you. Just thought I'd ask because he rolled low, and with the intimidate it was lower than anything else before.
potentially would have missed me if I had like the fervor AC blessing. I'd have 20 AC versus touch.
Give me a will save.
I was gonna say hold your turn, but that's such like metagaming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because my
now
guy
it
is
begins to
technically not
waver.
in combat yet.
You take 25 points of negative energy damage. And your mind reels as this wave of fear like sinks into your psyche.
Well, we just have to destroy him and use our psychic surgery scrolls while we're here.
Fingrim, it's your turn.
Do I want to use fervor for an extra attack or for the bonus to AC? I think it's mathematically better to just do 3 attacks if I want to guarantee it hit. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do that.
AC is pointless now if he goes against
Thinking about it,
touch.
Chill Touch was probably a bad spell choice anyway, because this guy is doing negative energy damage on his attacks.
Negative energy damage.
It probably doesn't hurt him. It might even be worth. It might even heal him. So I'm going to just give up the Chill Touch, and I'm going to attempt to cast defensively, cast defensively with spell combat again.
Alright.
So casting Shocking Grasp this time. Made it. Same roll as last time, so that's not a good sign because I'm probably going to roll the same on my attacks. But I get 3 of them this time, so.
Hurry for 3 attack.
So with the flanking bonus.
So 21? Is that the final answer?
Yep. Yeah, it's the first attack is
Yes.
21. Yep. Second attack is 25.
That hit.
Okay, so here's the physical damage from the Force Sword. Well, the Force damage, I guess, from the Force Sword. So that's going to be full damage.
Ah,
The Shocking
force damage.
Grasp. Yeah, the Shocking Grasp will probably only do half damage. But, there's the Shocking Grasp damage. And then I still have 1 more attack.
Alright.
That one misses. Well,
Miss.
dang. I kind of wanted to hit that one, but maybe Cormac can finish him off.
Cormac.
Alright, Cormac has a swift action. He's gonna do something, his new feat. He's gonna start channeling force into his weapon. And
Oh,
his
shit.
weapon's gonna be charged with force ability damage. So, it only does 4 force if it hits. For some reason, it used to say double your channel energy dice, but now it's just the dice. So, but it's fine.
Is this something you can do while attacking? Or is it like
Yeah,
a standard action? Oh, okay, cool.
No, it's a swift action. but
Swift action. Sweet. No, that's good then.
I burn one of my channels and charge my weapon with 4.
Yeah, no,
damage,
that's sweet.
basically.
That's a cool
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah. So I'm gonna step up and attack him, and I'm gonna use my the fervor for 2 attacks or an extra attack. I
Okay.
should say.
Let her rip. Ah, 22. Oh, the 26 hits though.
It's already the force damage is already put in, so 4 of it is force, and
Okay,
And the
so
rest
4
is
of it is
physical.
non-mitigatable.
yeah.
Is the greatsword magic?
No. Not
Does
yet.
it get to count as magic because of that, or is it just going to do 4 force
No,
damage then?
it's just force damage. Yeah, it doesn't count as magic.
So yeah, it probably only does 4 damage then.
Oh, ouch. Yeah.
I'm. My plan's to make this sword magical eventually, and
Yeah.
I just want to be able to go in and do something this turn. I might eventually cast magic on it. I don't know. It's just so it taken.
Kuda, it's your turn.
Maybe Kuda can finish it off.
Finish
Okay.
him off.
There's a +2 short sword right here on the ground, so we could grab that.
Alright, I'm going to gather power, move action, standard action.
Do you take the +2 to attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well, but I don't have it modded yet. I have a cat in my lap right now. Hold on.
Oh, and it lasts. That ability lasts for 3 hits.
Okay.
So I have 2 more hits with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Okay, so I'm gonna gather power. I'm going to reduce my 2 burn by 1, so I'm only gonna take 1 burn to get a boosted blast.
Boosted blast.
Boosted blast. And
And the smoky darkness begins to fade. His beard becomes wispy and it evaporates up to his face and keeps going until he is no more.
I believe. Does he leave anything behind, or is he gone?
that was very unusual.
Alright then.
Is that what the dream world's gonna be like?
Well, I have a bunch of potion to cure my wounds, so I'm gonna drink some of those. I have 6 of them. So let's.
Go for it.
I'm gonna drink a few of those, and then probably hand some around.
I'm gonna drink 2 of those too.
Hey, I didn't say I was gonna give you all like 2 of them.
No. I have 2 in my inventory.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Funny enough, I didn't even get damaged that whole fight though.
No, you were just crowd control.
Well, yeah, I just got.
I think you also have 2 scrolls of psychic surgery, Fingrin.
I do have scrolls of psychic surgery. I can't cast them really, but I have them.
Who has the highest UMD?
I don't
You
know.
do, I think.
My UMD is +2, so I don't know if I do actually.
4?
We'll probably
Plus
have
4?
to get to the psychic
What's
surgery
UMD?
next session. Use magic device.
Yeah, we're kind of at.
But does anybody check the rags that are left behind?
I detect magic on the rags.
You don't detect magic on the rags, but you do detect magic coming from underneath them.
I pick up the rags.
You pick up the rags, Sister Maria, and everybody sees
A cliffhanger.
everybody sees what look like 5 enormous emeralds and this like lustrous gem, this finely cut and polished stone, indistinguishable from any ordinary jewel, is lying there. And the magic is coming from the jewel.
Well, alright then. I thought for sure you were gonna say you lift the gem and you see you next week. I thought that's what you were gonna say. That would have been perfect. You ruined your chance at a cliffhanger. Well, I mean, it's still kind of a cliffhanger, but...
Sister Maria, you are unsure what this magic item is. Its properties elude you. But if you hand it to Cormac, do you hand it to Cormac?
Sure.
Oh, you guys can give me appraises for the emeralds. Nice.
Oh, that didn't work.
Alright.
I don't know.
Sister Maria, you know these are really valuable. Kudu, you're feeling inspired, and when you look at these gems, you feel like very confident when you appraise them at each one of these enormous emeralds, and there's 5 of them, are worth 1,000 gold each. Yet the real prize here, Cormac, you look at this jewel, and you believe you know its properties, and you can't believe what you're holding right now. When this jewel is gazed through, like you hold it up and you look through it, this gem enables the user to see as if you are affected by the true seeing spell.
So it's like a true seeing stone.
Yep, this
Pretty
gem can be used
fast.
for as many as 30 minutes a day in increments of 5 minutes. This is a gem of seeing.
We'll pass it to Sister Maria. He says, I think you would find a better purpose for this than me.
And the price for a gem of seeing is 75,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, it's pretty valuable,
is-
but I mean, it's also only going to exist in the dream world, so...
That is correct. All of these
The-
only exist in the dream world.
It does depend, but everything that we do get in the dream world as supplies stays with us in the dream world. So we can use it
Correct.
to buy more powerful gear to use only in the dream world.
Possibly,
We
yeah.
could also potentially plane shift here.
Yeah, and then plane shift back.
Oh, like to get it. Like you store it somewhere and then plane shift to it to come get it. And maybe you could find a way to get that to work. That's kind of, I mean, you could maybe do it. It'd be tough to engineer that because I guess I mean plane shift and then also like teleport or walk over there. But yeah, higher levels you might be able to
Like
get it
you
that
could
way, I
even
suppose.
have one of your party hold on to it.
And then plane shift the other person. They stay awake.
Yeah.
Split the party basically temporarily.
Yes. Basically.
Yeah, that's like the high level shit, I guess.
But yep. You guys defeat
That's not
this
stuff we can do now.
menace, and he
Mhm.
was worth a lot of experience. Fortunately, you guys do get all of the experience in the dream world.
Well, that's good.
You guys each get 1,600 experience points.
Yeah, unfortunately, this guy knocked, or I went to sleep and I was carrying my magic, my only magic.
Did we get any
weapon.
experience? Oh no, we did. Okay, never mind. I do have an entry for that. I was gonna ask about last session for a second, and I realized I do have that. It's the Witch of Briarstone Cove was the name of that session for me. This one's
you guys
all
also
aboard
get
the
some
dream boat.
experience for depleting the library's HP. A little bit. Add another 600 XP each for successfully discovering the occult ritual and depleting the research notes.
Alright.
What's that bring our total to?
You'll literally just closed it.
37,800.
What was that again? Sorry. Thank you.
But yeah, things are generally going to be a little bit more dangerous in the dream world than in the real world. But this was just the first encounter and also your first bit of loot in the dream world. There are fantastically powerful things to find here. That gem of seeing is just the tip of the iceberg.
Okay.
And the cool part is that this is like an interesting place where I can sort of feel free as the DM to not worry about actually killing you guys.
Just
because I can't.
Greater madnesses.
I cannot kill you guys. I can only give you madness. But it's better than killing you.
Oh, well, maybe some of the greater madnesses are pretty bad.
And I mean, if things look really bad, you can always try and forcibly wake yourself up.
Yeah.
The
That's true
group
too,
can just
but-
go like eject button and everybody wakes themselves up.
I think 3 of us have contracted a lesser madness at least.
Oh, we'll find out what's going on there. But yeah,
Okay.
I had a lot of fun with this session. Hope you guys did.
Yeah.
I guess the fact that they gave us those psychic surgery scrolls is something though that's like
Yeah.
like They probably did that intentionally. Here you go.
Something
Here's
to
something to
use.
combat all the something that'll combat all the insanity that you'll get. Too bad we don't have anybody that can just like naturally cast it, but
My dream unicorn from book 1 finally made it to the players.
yeah.
Maybe the Dream Unicorn can cast Psychic Surgery on us.
The unicorn like puts on its like little mask and gets its tool so it can perform surgery.
Alright, guys. I will talk to you next week. And Matt,
Yep.
probably sometime early next week.
Yep.
Oh, that Channel Force ability I had in Second Darkness with my cleric, so I'm building my cleric kind of similar to that guy.
Yep.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Yep. See you, Grim. Have a good night.